So what we have done earlier, we have completed the stuff for the van der Waals equation of state. And what was our main formula for this? We have done for the mu I minus mu I Gm. The formula comprises of, this is the thing you have to remember, mu I minus mu I Gm t p dx bar equals to v prime getting to v, and we have RT by v prime minus rho p prime by rho ni is a function of v prime t n bar is t v n j j not equals to I d v prime minus RT ln mod z. The same formula we are using. Okay, and here the main challenge lies on that because it is based on UOS. It's based on UOS. That's the main challenge. Okay, and your viscosity formula, you know that. Viscosity formula we have already done it, which is nothing but ln phi I equals to 1 by. So your viscosity is a viscosity coefficient. We write ln phi I, which is 1 by RT mu I minus mu I Gm p. Okay, so these are two things you need to know, you need to remember. Then your main challenge is to find out rho p, rho ni. So we'll go to the Swab-Bradley-Kwong equation, SRK. We'll go to SRK. Swab-Bradley-Kwong equation. Okay, so which is P equals to RT by V minus V, AT by V into V plus V, and which is AT is ATC alpha 1T and alpha 1T we have discussed, which is 1 plus alpha 1T is 1 plus A pi into 1 minus TR by to the power 0.5 to the power minus R. So this is so we'll be doing for the SRK and the Bradley-Kwong and SRK equation. So how to calculate rho p by rho n? To calculate rho p by rho n. So first step is what? You have to help me, and I won't go into the class. First step, how to start with? You have the book, you have to follow the van der Waals equation. You can turn back your class notes, just dictate me from there. Dictate me from there. It is here, there. P equals to, not NRT, you don't write like this. Not capital N, summation J equals to 1 to C N J RT. Okay, otherwise you cannot do rho P rho NR. Summation J equals to 1 to C N J RT by B minus, not B, just say the capital B small b. Please tell that. Capital B, yes, capital B.
Capital B minus summation
J
equal to 1 to C.
J equals to 1 to C NJ BJ, okay. Then
Summation I equal to 1 to C.
summation I equals to 1 to C.
Summation J equal to 1 to C.
Summation J equals to 1 to C. Aij T Nij
by
divided by
capital B
into
capital B plus
J equals to 1 to C
NJ.
NJ BJ. Okay. Now next step is rho P rho Ni. Rho P rho Ni, you have to calculate rho P rho Ni Tp Nj J not equals to 1. Tell me the expression. It will take some time for you because some new terms are there. Only first term is okay. Second term is something new. Something new is there. So what is the second term? Rho P by rho Ni, Tp Nj, Tp prime or Tp whatever, Tp Nj J not equals to I. What is that?
That is TB. So radial coefficient. The constant would be TB.
Okay. TB. Okay, let me ask you something. Now if you look at mu I minus mu I IGM, there are two terms in the integral, which is first term is RT by B prime minus dou P dou Ni T B prime Nj J not equals to 1. What will be that? In mu I minus mu IGM is integral, right? Integral has RT by B prime, dou P dou N, dou P prime dou Ni, T B prime Nj J not equals to I, D B prime minus RT ln Z, right? So, what will be the terms? RT by B prime, then minus, who will start?
RT by B prime minus NB.
Minus?
NB.
That's what, NB.
NB, sir, NB.
What you are talking NB?
Sir,
Are you talking something sense? I don't think you are talking sense. Please follow your Van der Waals equation of how you have done it. Dou P by dou Ni, there are so many terms will be coming. Don't say NB. And then?
So B mix. That is NB mix.
And then that's all.
No, minus RT.
I just wanted to unlock the way what I have done in the Van der Waals equation of state. I just wanted the way the Van der Waals equation of state. Follow up dou P by dou Ni and tell me the answer. Dou P by dou Ni we have done for the Van der Waals equation of state. If you look at Van der Waals equation of state, there were three terms: RT by B NB mix plus nRT Bi by B minus NB mix whole square minus 2 by B square summation Aij Nj, right? All of you have that. I want it in that fashion. Do you understand my point? Yes, give it to me. You have to just follow the same thing. I cannot do it once again. You have to give it to me. What is the first term then? What's the first term? I guess you have followed it. What I have done in the Van der Waals equation of state. Only there is one or two extra terms will be there. What is that? There is only one extra term. Only one, I think the first two terms will be okay. First two terms I can see okay, only its last two terms will be different. What are the first two terms? What are the first two terms?
It will be B minus summation J.
My God, I just want to leave the class. I am asking the first two terms here. I just dictated just now. Do you have ears? Can you listen to me? What I dictated? RT by B NB mix plus nRT by B minus NB mix whole square. The same thing you have to write. I am really puzzled in the class what I am doing. Whether you are able to see the class notes. I am asking to dictate from the class note. I cannot expect even, it is a minimum thing I can expect. I am asking you to just dictate from the class note the Van der Waals equation of state. Manikandan, what are the two terms, first two terms? RT by, that's what I wanted. RT by, not B, B prime, because B prime minus NB mix plus nRT Vi by B prime minus NB mix whole square. Next other two terms will be what? Too much. It's actually I don't know what you have come here for. The simple things such as you are not, yes, you have anything? Minus 2 summation
J equal to 1 to C.
J equals to 1 to C. Aij Nj divided by
Nj by B plus NB mix.
not B by B prime. B prime. Yes, don't just, because you have to see that integrand. Integrand is there. Okay, B prime
Plus NB mix.
B prime
Into B prime plus NB mix.
NB mix plus
it is B N square
A mix
Bi
Bi
by B, the capital B
prime
into B prime plus NB mix.
Yes, sir. Very correct. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So this part is major part. You have to integrate to get departure of chemical potential of higher component. Okay. So what will be my next step? Mu I minus mu I IgM Tx bar equals to. I won't write the integral because you know the integral. I have done it. I am not doing the first step. Tell me the terms. What term will be getting? What term will be getting? How many terms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each will be giving the definite integral. Integral is going to v prime infinity to v. Okay. So tell me the first step. In terms of v, I don't know in terms of z and all. Because that is very complicated. I do it slowly. Who can volunteer? I thought that generally just look at the class and come to the class. Simple thing I am asking. Yes. Anybody can volunteer? Not Devan. There's somebody else cannot do that. I will ask you later. Not you. That's why I am not teaching the class only for 2-3 people. Anybody else? Nobody can volunteer? In terms of V, I am asking. I am asking only for the staff what has been done in 10 plus 2. What has been done in 10 plus 2 calculus? Manikandan? Can you tell? Yes. Tell me the step, first step. What is that? Ln RT. RT ln V prime, not V prime, it's going to integral. What is how to define it? I get tired. In the very beginning itself the class. My integration limit is V prime to infinity to V. V prime is a dummy variable, okay, in calculus. So it should not be V prime, it should be V, right? Divided by V infinity. Next. Minus RT ln V minus NV mix V infinity minus NV mix. Next. Minus or plus? Plus. Why plus? Because minus is done. Huh? It is minus? Why minus? Why plus? Why minus into minus? After integration, because dx of dx by x square minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1. That's why it is plus. Minus minus plus. Next. NRT by NRT VI by V minus NV mix. Similarly, minus NRT VI by V infinity minus NV mix. Okay. Next. We have covered up to 3 terms. Another 2 more terms are there. What is that? Fourth term. What will happen? The fourth term. Okay. What we are getting here? We are getting something like dx by x into x plus a. Do you know how to do integration? Do you remember? No. Huh? Partial fraction. Excellent. You are good in math. Very good. What will be the form? Partial fraction?
1 by b.
Not 1 by b. Just tell me here. Forget about that. Here. Simple form. If you understand that, you can do that. Yeah. Can you please volunteer? Yes. 1 by x minus. Then it will be a by x plus 1 by e. So what will be happening? So madam, you are expert in math, so you should tell me the fourth term. You told correctly. What will happen? Pardon? 1 by d prime will come, the final term? Man. I'm shocked. I don't know whom I'm teaching in the class. Don't look at anything else. What I'm asking, integral of dv, right? dv prime, right? Yes. What should be that? Pardon? No ln. Do you know the answer? First thing. Do you know? Yes, I'm asking. Whether minus or plus? Because you guys don't care for minus or plus. Minus. Are you sure? It's minus or plus? See the level I am going to. Look at the board. Everything is there. There is nothing there in your exercise book. Is it minus or plus? Tell me the answer. Why? Minus and minus. Okay. Next. Not summation. 2 is there. No. Is problem is there in eyes? Maybe some problem. You should go to the doctor. 2 is there. You don't see the 2? Yeah. J equals to 1 to C. A, I, J, N, J, then by NB mix. Exactly. You are right. ln of. I am just taking it common. Yeah. ln of B. What? You can't put indefinite integral. Did you practice van der Waals? No, right? You don't know. Who can volunteer? Devan. I gave up with her. I wanted to teach, but I could not. I gave up. Just can you please?
So the final form.
Not final form. Just I want term by term.
ln b by b plus nb.
Why? I am not asking for final form. I can do final form all the time. Then you won't understand anything. Right? Manikanda.
ln b minus.
ln b minus, you are saying. I don't know, I should leave the class. I should leave the class. Simple integration you are actually begging for you. What will be happening here? It is dv prime by v prime minus dv prime by v prime in v mix. V to v infinity. If you want, I can do like this, no problem. This is called kindergarten level. Now tell me what will happen here. What term will get? That's what I'm asking. Yes, for that purpose I have to go to this level. And then v by v infinity. Next term?
Ln b by
Ln b again.
ln b plus nb.
What is that? Minus
ln b plus nb mix. Right?
and then v plus nb mix by v infinity plus nb mix. That's what I am asking for. And for that purpose, you could not even tell. What's the problem, madam? What's the problem? What I am doing? Am I doing anything more than 10 plus 2 calculus? I am doing only 10 plus 2 calculus. What should I expect? I don't know from you guys. So last term. Last term. Not last term, last but one, because minus RT and Z will come. Last term. Last but one term, that means this term. What will happen? It will be minus n square A mix Bi into I. The integral I evaluate minus RT ln mod Z. Okay? This integral has to be evaluated. That's special. So store this expression. I will come back to the expression after evaluating I. What is I? I is integral v prime tending to infinity to v dv prime divided by v prime into v prime plus nb mix whole square. Don't write like this, we write this way. How to approach this? Partial fraction. I can say that this as, I am assuming this as b prime. Better to write. So let b prime is nb mix. Now do the partial fraction, get me the answer. Do the partial fraction, get me the answer. So if I do that, 1 by b prime plus b b prime whole square. What should I write partial fraction?
A by B prime plus.
I just say alpha by b prime. I don't write a b because that depends on the van der Waals coefficients and all, capital A and B. I won't write that way. That's alpha beta. Alpha b prime plus
Beta plus beta by B prime plus beta prime.
beta.
There will be.
Don't wrong is prime actually. Others are not prime.
No, sir. Actually, you have written beta there. I mean,
Not beta, it is
okay,
b.
Okay, fine.
It is b.
Okay, sir. That is beta by.
Beta by. Beta by should not be there. I think you should recap your partial fraction. Who can round? Can volunteer partial fraction?
Beta x plus.
Will not x.
It's B prime. Beta B plus gamma.
Yes. Beta b prime
Gamma.
plus gamma. Then what?
B prime.
B prime plus
B prime.
whole square. That's what in the calculus book. Go to Grewal. DS Grewal can give you the answer. Okay. Alpha, beta, gamma. How to solve it? I want alpha, beta, gamma. That is your job, not my job. Alpha, beta, gamma. How to solve? Because we have to take it here, equate the coefficients of b square, b prime square, constant. Okay? If you equate, you can find out alpha, beta, and gamma. So please equate and tell me. Equate and tell me the coefficients. What is alpha? Alpha, beta, and gamma. We should get in terms of b prime. Alpha, beta, and gamma. None of them will be 0. None of them will be 0. None of them will be 0. So what is alpha, beta, and gamma? What is alpha, beta, and gamma? Alpha, beta, gamma. Any response from you guys? Because you have to just compare alpha into b prime plus b prime whole square plus beta b prime square plus gamma b prime. Correct the b prime square coefficient, b prime, and the constant coefficient. Constant equal to 1. You start from there, substitute things, and go back to alpha and beta. How much you are getting? Yes, madam. Alpha equals to 1 by b prime square. Very correct. Beta equals to minus 1 by b prime square. Correct. Gamma equals to gamma equals to gamma equals to gamma equals to minus 2 by b prime. Yes, minus 2 by b prime. Okay. So now your I is ready to be evaluated. Tell me the I expression. I equals to, after putting b by b infinity, tell me in terms of b and b infinity. I equals to remember that what you will get, this you can easily evaluate. This term it is 1 by, it will be b prime db prime, and again this constant. So this and this will be evaluated. Here it is b prime db prime by b prime plus b prime whole square. How to evaluate? How to evaluate? You have to say, so this term, so beta term will be what? Minus 1 by b prime square, b prime db prime divided by b prime plus b prime whole square. How to do that? How to evaluate this? B prime is there.
So that denominator term will take it as x.
Yes, if you take unit term is x, then
B prime will be terms of x minus something.
What is that? B prime, B prime will be what? B prime will be x minus B prime, right? So so if I say take this as x, then what will happen? Minus 1 by B prime square. It will be x minus B prime into dx, right?
Dx.
By x square.
By x.
Yes. So now tell me the I. There's only catch here. Other things are very straightforward. Tell me the I. Tell me what will be I. Tell me what will be I. How many terms will be there? I expression 4 terms will be there. Initially, one term here, 2 terms will be coming here, 1 term will be coming from here, right? Because it has got 2 terms, x minus b prime. Okay? And x limit you have to change accordingly, otherwise you can have a mistake. We can have to change x limit accordingly. What's the answer? In terms of b prime, the same way. Who can volunteer? I. What's the first term of I? First term of I. Manikandan, first term of I. Your mathematics knowledge is, I think, really 1 by b prime square, not 1b, ln b by b infinity. I was doing, sir, this is, I don't know how much time I will give you to come to this level. Next term. Next term. Next, there will be 2 terms for this. For this guy, there will be 2 terms. What are they? Two terms will be there. What will be those 2 terms? Yes, madam. Minus 1 by b prime square. You have to take a bracket. Yes, then ln b plus b prime by b infinity plus b prime, then
minus b prime.
Minus you have taken outside bracket.
Yes, sir, but second term is plus.
Plus. So second term is plus. Yes. Second term is what? In the bracket, what will get? You will write plus or minus.
Minus.
See, at this level, if I fight for plus or minus, I don't know whether I should teach thermodynamics or 10 plus 2. I think I should go to not KB, for calculus. I will be a good teacher, not in thermodynamics class. Plus
B prime.
b prime.
And then b by b. 1 by b.
See, I should go to KB. Next year I should not teach here. I should go to calculus. I can be a better teacher then. I am failure in IIT Madras. Who can volunteer? This is wrong. I have to teach calculus. At this level I have to go to 10 plus to calculus. Please don't make
1
yourself.
by b minus 1 by b.
What is 1 by b prime square is already there. Again you are saying,
B prime is that b prime.
yeah, so then what will happen here?
1 by b.
I am sick and tired. I don't know how I will continue for another 1 more hour to teach the class. I have to fight for the calculus. Anybody can help me in getting answer? Her answer is wrong. Not Rahul, because you are not the only guy. What is that? B prime is there. Then 1 by 1 plus b prime, then minus, okay. Minus 1 by understood your mistake?
So writing it as x variable and b
That's all.
plus b.
That's what. At which, yeah, that's what. Next year onwards, I'll go to KV. Not in IT matters, thermodynamics. There's no thermodynamics here, I'm doing calculus. Third, last term. What should I do for the last term? Only gamma by b prime plus b prime whole square is remaining. Please tell me quickly. Yes. What is that?
2b prime.
2 plus or minus? Don't.
That one, sir. Before last one. Last one, 2b prime.
Which one 2b prime? This one.
Plus.
2b prime.
That one. Second term. 2b prime 1 by 2.
Which second term? I got confused. If something is correct or wrong here, everything is correct, Rahul? Up to this everything is correct. What you are telling wrong?
That 2b prime. Second term of last prime.
This one is 2b prime.
Last. Below.
This one.
Last one.
b prime.
2b prime.
Is it 2b prime?
Yes, yes. Remember 1 by x square.
2b prime, are you sure?
No, sir. Final answer will be this.
Pardon?
Final answer will be this. Here, if you
Okay. I give you the I think lot of confusions we are doing. 1 by b prime plus b prime, b tending infinity to b. Any confusion? If you are not confident, don't confuse the class, because I am not asking you a question. Only some 2-3 handful people are volunteering. I am doing that. In top of that, if you confuse the entire class, is a problem for whole class. Because the derivation what I am going to do in the class today for this fugacity, it will be too difficult. Even Sandler could not do it. Sandler gave the problem. I asked Sandler. He said, "I don't know the proof. I am going to do it." You must be lucky enough not to confuse the entire class. I am not asking a question. That 2 is coming here. And somebody is saying that somebody is buzzing to confuse. Don't think that without preparation I am coming to the class. If I don't prepare, I won't come to the class. And this derivation is done only by me, not by anybody else. Everything is clear to all of you? So now this kind of thing you can actually do that. 1 by b plus b minus b plus b minus 1 by b infinity plus b prime. Okay. So next. So what I get from finally, this is all are there. I write in terms of z. So this I can read, right? Okay. So don't think that what I am writing something wrong, because everything is derived by me. It is not that I am writing arbitrarily. Okay? So nothing can be going wrong if I am writing something from my notes. I have not copied from any of the books. Okay, mu I minus mu I gm t p x bar equals to, in terms of ln z, in terms of z, what should I write? First term. We have got all terms in terms of v and v infinity, right? We have done it. Follow the way procedure of van der Waals equation of state and tell me the answer. Follow the van der Waals equation of state and tell me the answer. Follow the van der Waals equation of state and tell me the answer. First term will be what? First term will be what? Van der Waals VDUS, it is there. Follow VDUS and give me the answer. Follow VDUS and give me the answer. VDUS exactly the same thing we have done. First two terms are common. At least you should not be thinking. You should immediately that answer I should not be asking. Just like if I shout for 5 times, they will give me the answer. This is not the way. You can directly give me the answer. You can directly give me the answer. First two terms should be coming immediately.
So
RT only, huh?
so minus.
Yeah, that's what. You don't care for plus or minus. Because it is, but you don't know that you think plus 5 and minus 5 there is no difference. Both are same. That's why you don't never care for plus or minus. Is minus or plus? Wow, what is the answer? First term.
So ln v by d.
I am asking in terms of z. Did you have the derivation for VDUS? Yes. Please at least copy from sir. I just am requesting. Copy is there. You know how to copy. Just copy.
Minus RT ln z minus dx.
Yeah.
Minus
Yeah.
plus
That's it.
z minus.
That's it. There's a very smart way to talk about it. I like your teaching. Yes. Very simple. Is that? You are telling all students all the time. Okay. Next.
Plus dp by z minus dx.
Plus.
dp by z.
Not Z. BI.
pi.
BI.
By z minus capital D dx.
Yes. You are very correct. Thank you. Up to this much you can tell without thinking. It is there. I don't know what's the problem. Either you don't go to the class notes, you just do something and forget. That's the problem. Next. Next is summation term, right? So if you look at the mu I minus mu ij, first two terms this, second two term is this. Now, next set is two summation aij nj by nb mix, right? For the SRK US. What did you get from that term? What did you get from that term? Plus I write to summation j equals to 1 to c aij nj by nb mix. What will be that? ln
So z by z plus b.
what is that? Z by
Z plus b.
next minus n square after this up to this part you have done, right? Next is n square n is bi and this integral just we have derived with I. So n square a mix bi multiplied by how many terms should be there? Because you know that b infinity, if it goes below, that is 0 or something, right? How many terms should be there? First term will be what? 1 by NB mix square into yes ln z by z mix, z plus b mix, not z by z mix, z plus b mix. Yeah, okay, next not minus plus 1 by NB mix into 1 by NB mix b plus NB mix. How to do that? Because you are not putting any b here. B is replaced by z and p. It is p by nRT divided by z plus b mix. Am I correct? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Now collect the term, have a more simplified form. Remember that I am doing only mu I minus mu I z, and of course we have minus RT and Z. Should not forget that. Poor guy. Minus RT and Z. Should not forget that. That's a poor guy. So because he is not being fitted, so that guy has to be treated properly. Next step. Mu I minus mu I IgM dP x bar. Minus RT ln mod Z minus V mix plus BIP by Z minus V mix minus A mix BI by B mix P by RT by Z plus B mix. Are you getting it? If you approve it, and go to the next term. Are you getting it? This term is coming from this term. Only term left are this and this. Only term left are this term and this term. Okay. So the last term is a bit complicated. You can do it. I am connecting and writing Z by Z plus B mix. Fill in the blanks. So far you have agreed, right? Okay. So what are the terms remaining? So far you have agreed. So far you have agreed. What are the terms remaining? Both the term has seen Z by Z plus B mix, okay? Who can volunteer?
Why sigma Ji?
What is that? First term?
Sigma, why sigma Ji?
2 summation J equals to 1 to C Aij Nj by NB mix. Then
Minus x square AI.
what is that? This will be getting cancelled n square. A mix Bi by B mix whole square. Any term is left?
This RT ln Z because we have got RT ln Z minus B mix, which is RT ln Z is cutting Z and Z is cancelling.
Okay. The first term. Yeah, that's one come. Okay. So that was earlier actually. That is a mistake. Yeah, that one come. Okay. That was done earlier also in the matter was the same way. Sorry, I wrote the extra term. So all three terms are taken care. Last step, obtain fugacity. Last step is obtaining fugacity. If you want to know what's the final expression, I will give you the final expression of ln phi I, and you will see that it is not that easy to derive. I have seen YDC now, Sandler, Kuretsky, so many books, they give the final expression. Nobody knows how to prove it. ln phi I equals to minus ln Z minus B mix plus Bi by B mix Z minus 1 plus A mix by RT B mix into Bi by B mix minus 2 summation j equals to 1 to C Aij Nj by A mix ln Z plus B mix by Z. That's the final expression. Final expression is very cute, but procedure is not that cute. It took me one whole night to prove it. So I want to share with you how I proved it. The proof is not there in any of the books. How to